Give me one of the highest moments in your career and give me one of the lowest moments in your career.
Just trying to make me cry, man.
Let it out, brother. That's why we're doing this.
Let me see.
People need to see the real side of Roland. You know,
one of the highest, I guess, was being that I work with Weed and Seed Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have a very good relationship with the Ever Beach Boys and Girls Club. And then we used to go down there and kind of hang out with the kids and stuff like that. And, you know, Gail Braceros, who's the executive director of the Boys and Girls Club, tells a story that, you know, when Weed and Seed and the officers first went into the Boys and Girls Club, the kids that were there didn't really take too kindly to policemen. Mm-hmm. So it was one of those things that a lot of the kids would run and hide when the policemen came in. Mm. You know, just because, you know, hey, the policemen are going to take me away or going to take my parents away. They just had bad experiences. Yeah. But through the years, by developing relationships with the kids and being out there and being more visible and talking to them, now, you know, you go there and they kind of run up to you and hug you and shake your hand and want to talk story and tell you what's going on in your day and stuff like that. So, you know, we used to go to the club often and kind of show up and do some things with the kids and stuff. And there was this young girl, her name is Evelyn. The Boys and Girls Club has this thing called Leaders in Training. So it's a program, and all the different Boys and Girls Club, they do an essay and they talk about themselves, and there's a panel that selects the leader. And so this is one girl that I talked to. She was in foster care with a bunch of other kids. I used to go to club and talk, and hang out. She did her essay, and one day I went to the club and they had just practiced their essay. And when I showed up, there's like 5 or 6 other girls that came up to me and hugged me and just say hi. And I really didn't know why it just seemed like it was a bit different than normal. And then one of them said, "Oh, did you hear Evelyn's speech?" I was like, "No." She said, "Oh, you missed it. Did you come here for Evelyn's speech?" I said, "No, I just came out and say hi." So then I had an opportunity to hear her speech. Hearing her, actually, I got to read her speech, and then I actually got to hear it at the presentation when she actually did it. And just her talking about how she never trusted police because of what had happened to her as a young child and being taken away from her family and stuff like that in the situation. And then she talked about how she got to know me, how we developed a relationship, how her mentality and her feelings towards the police itself changed. And to this day, she calls me Dad. Oh. But yeah, so that was one of those times that you realize that, you know, God put me in the position I'm supposed to be in, you know, reaching the people that I'm supposed to be reaching.
A hero of sorts, a role model, you know, as somebody that grew up without a father present. He was still alive through most of my adolescence. I understand how important it is to have a strong man as a reference in your life for, if you're a young girl, for the type of man you want to be with, the type of man you can trust, right? Because like you said, there's a lot of bad apples out there, but I think there's actually more good than bad.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
I mean, the bad just gets more publicity.
Yeah.
Social media, it's been a great thing, but it's been one of those things that, you know, it just allows for the negativity to flourish.